the appointment that gives me and Paul some anxiety because we don't know what to expect.
Today's gonna be the day that he tells us, surgery? No surgery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is what we're gonna do.
And your back, and then he's gonna tell you to.
Oh, okay. So here's what I think we could probably do.
Back again with another possibly mentally, physically draining vlog. We have no idea just yet, but this is the appointment of all appointments. This is the appointment that gives me and Paul some anxiety because we don't know what to expect.
Type of appointment.
Even though I love my surgeon, he's not one that, again, we don't have to advocate. He listens, and I trust him 100%. It's just the simple fact of the situation that's been going on with my stoma, prolapsing, and all that stuff. Today's gonna be the day that he tells us, surgery? No surgery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is what we're gonna do.
We've done the testing, we've done everything we needed to do.
Now, good news, the pain that I was experiencing with my stoma prolapsing, I don't feel anymore. And it was like, again, I felt like a tugging sensation kind of going to one side. And when I talked to my ostomy nurse about it, she was like, huh,
yeah,
slightly different. So she's like, definitely let him know about that. And that's why I called, and they kind of rushed in like, okay, yeah, come now. I was just like, oh, okay, this is apparently a big deal. I think my body was just getting used to it because now I bend over, I move, my stomach's prolapsed, and I don't feel what because I felt like a weird kind of sensation over here on this side. I don't feel that anymore.
So we are on our way to see the surgeon. If you guys saw in our previous vlog, when we saw Paul's GI, we were kind of, what's the word, like off guard with the news. Our GI comes in and is like, yeah, we're gonna reconnect you, and we're like, says who?
Who
the surgeon. And we're like, we haven't seen the surgeon at all. And he's like, oh. And we had a lot of mixed feelings. So now it's official. Paul has done his colonoscopy. You've done the CT scans. I think you had blood work and we didn't get that done. So let us see what the surgeon says. We are going to, advocate. I say advocate, but once again, it's like, I feel like advocate in this situation is a little strong. We don't need to advocate. I mean, the surgeon's amazing. So we're just going to speak up and be like, hey, if we don't have to do it just yet, that would be amazing. But if you definitely consider it, and this is the only option you feel that's fit, we'll definitely go for it. So let's see what he says. Me and Paul were a little anxious. We're like, what if he drops us as patients because we don't do what he says? We're like, oh my God, we've never been put in that situation.
Be like, I have a surgery for tomorrow morning. You doing it or not? No, great. Find another doctor. What?
Seriously, but we know he's not going to be like that. The doctor just had a baby, so we did get him a little gift because once again, when we have great medical team, medical staff that are on our side, we truly show our appreciation. So we did get him a gift saying, congrats on being a father and all this stuff.
We have the child a gift, not the doctor.
Yeah.
He can afford his own gifts. Okay.
Not the baby just yet. We are on our way and we're going to take you guys along for the ride. Let us go and do this, shall we, guys? guys. Oop, I think I found a parking spot. Paul had to go inside for his doctor's appointments. He loves to be late. Like, that is just his thing. No shame. Yeah, there is shame. I'm shaming him. We cannot find any parking spots. Like, there are none. They're all reserved for other doctor's offices. So we're just here waiting. But he's late, so I was just like, you go in. I will find a parking spot. So he said, A-okay. And I'm here just, I found one. Thank God. It's disabled too, so it's perfect. And Sushi's here. She's hungry. Like, this appointment, it's kind of in the middle of the day. We usually do our appointments early in the morning or late in the afternoon. So Sushi has a great nap time. And sadly, we kind of threw her off today. So that's why she's like this. She's hungry already. I gotta feed her. I gotta prepare for Paul's appointment, get everything down. It's a lot, guys. So let's go on inside and done do this. Let me just get this parking spot first. So we're here waiting for the doctor. Let's see what his son done said, right, Ibertus?
Pretty much. As you can tell,
I like the book.
they do a lot of, like, they do sigmoidoscopies in the office. So it's not like a colonoscopy, they just go in like that far, but they do it in the office and no anesthesia. They just bend you over and, oh yeah. Your favorite part.
So, like in our previous appointment with the surgeon, we came and they had to look at Paul's stoma, double check what's going on. So we don't know if it's going to be the same for this appointment, because this is with Paul's actual surgeon. The previous appointment was a different surgeon. Paul has brought everything once again for me to change, do whatever I have to change. I can do it. So we're here just waiting, and we'll take it easy, watching Sushi. She's not happy. So guys, we'll update you as we go on.
Back, and then he's gonna tell you to do all that exam.
Alrighty guys, so that was a doorbell.
Yeah, they have a doorbell right there. It's like if they're waiting for a nurse, if they need help, they just push it.
Oh, that is so cool. I heard a doorbell. I don't know if you guys did, but the resident came in, talked to us a little, and said the doctor is going to be coming in. They wanted to just get more of our history, and we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, or things like that.
Yeah.
Because the way that I think about it too is that this is precious colon. That
So here's what I think we could probably do.
Alrighty, so Paul just got done with his little exam. Woo! And the doctor started talking about a procedure, but then realized Paul was not dressed.
Well, I'm like this, I'm like, hello.
So Paul, and he's like, you know what? Why don't you get dressed first before talking? We're gonna wait for him to come in, and then we'll talk to you guys about what's our next steps here. Alrighty, guys. So we are done with the doctor's appointment, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm exhausted, I'm hangry, and we're gonna go get some food because I will literally punt somebody across a football stadium if I have to right now.
Me, got it.
Exactly.
So we are on our way to get some food, but first we're gonna update you guys before ending this wonderful vlog. So, of course, the doctor was amazing, great bedside manner, gentle with Paul, you know, all the amazing attributes you definitely want in a doctor. Paul, what did your doctor surgeon say?
Since the discomfort and pain and stuff that I had been feeling before has since subsided, that basically my body is getting used to the prolapsing, and he said, like, you know, when we do the surgery, we cut a hole just big enough for the actual colon to come through itself, and as the swelling and everything goes down, there's this natural pressure pushing out. So he's like, it's very common for stomas to prolapse, that they do not do anything about it unless it's causing output issues, which I do not have, thankfully, or like severe abdominal pain, which I was having like a little bit of a discomfort pain type thing, which is now since gone. So he's like, if that's the case, we don't really need to do anything right now. So what's gonna happen now is this. I have previously, many months ago, before my colostomy surgery, they did a ceton placement through my anal fistula. That was because I was going to the bathroom many times a day. I was in horrific pain, and that was like one of those things that I had a small infection and everything, so they placed the seats on, and it has been there ever since. Now, since I had the colostomy with this fecal diversion, the fistula and everything, my perianal disease has been able to heal tremendously, which is a very positive thing. That's like why the colostomy was a 2-for. Remove the problem colon and give the rectum time to heal. What's gonna happen now is this. In a few weeks, I have a appointment to come and do a small mini surgical procedure. What this surgical procedure is going to do is this. Since the inflammation in my rectum has gone down sufficiently enough, the seton, he said the fistula and the seton are actually very close to the surface of the skin. So what he's going to do is remove the seton and actually open up the fistula and let it heal. Since, again, fecal diversion, give it time. We're going to do lots of sitz baths, lots of things to help it heal. Talk to my GI doctor to see if there's any other medication to help this, and do like a combination so that my rectum has the best chance of healing 100%. So that is going to be the plan for right now. Do this mini procedure. I don't mind it. I get a good nap out of the anesthesia, just saying. Then remove the seton, let that heal, see what's going to happen, and then make the decision from there as to when is going to be the best time to reconnect me. And again, I'm not in a rush for the reconnection, and I told him that, and he told me I'm very glad you're not in a rush for it either, because then that just can complicate things, because this is my one and done. Once they connect me, if I start having problems with my rectum again to the point where they have to remove, disconnect it, guess what? My rectum comes out, and it's just a colostomy permanent for the rest of my life. So I have one shot here.
Yeah, we gotta be wise about this opportunity.
Exactly. I'm basically getting like a second chance, and I want to make sure that I do everything as perfect as possible.
And guess what, guys? There's nothing wrong with that, because you know why? This is all about Paul and his health and whatever he's comfortable with his body.
Thanks, right?
So I support him in any decision he makes. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people like, no, it isn't. He's the one going through all this, so whatever makes him comfortable. Personally, I've already talked to him. I want him to keep the bag, because I am scared that what if he gets more problems, the reconnection, there are complications, cancer, things like that have been thrown at us already, and I get worried. I do get worried.
With reconnecting, I am always at a higher risk for colon cancer. Once again, I'm already at a risk, but with reconnecting, it goes up a little bit more. Yeah. Crohn's disease also has a possibility of coming back full force at the site of the connection. Yeah. So it's not like my Crohn's journey is done. Yeah. No, not at all. It is just beginning.
Exactly. I've told Paul I want him to keep the bag.
We don't mind.
Of course. So, but in the end, this is his decision. He is still thinking about it, and I've told him I will support you in whatever decision you make. Guys, we are here at our destination. We are at Disney. Yes, Disney Springs. Woo! Because me and Paul these appointments can sometimes be very overwhelming, scary. So now we just want to do something to lighten the mood and just put us in a happier, I don't even know the right word, happier time. Just make us smile. There you go. Boost us up. I'm coming up with really bad phrases here. So we are here. We're going to take it easy and enjoy some family time and take baby Sushi out with us as well.
Sorry, I'm looking at the nice Corvette.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I like it. I want one.
There's two other guys also looking too.
Two other guys gawking over it, okay? Come on.
Guys, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly means the world to us, and it helps us spread our awareness. I'm so hungry. I am tongue-tied. I'm just gonna end it here, guys. She's crying. We're going. So, guys, for now, adieu and goodbyes. Do what you love when you need to.